Damn it, Gene B, there are too many of them. We're so exposed. The enemy's so strong. Brother Biao and the others still haven't come down. It's likely bad news for them. Over there, the Kim family's men were still firing wildly. Haha, come on out. Weren't you guys such good shots? Let's have a shootout. Hey, why'd you stop? Keep going. You guys look behind you. At this moment, a large group of refugees appeared, full of vigor. You bunch of animals, gathering to watch a show? Scram. But the crowd didn't leave, instead staring intently at the soldiers who raised their guns and shouted, Damn it, all of you, get back. I'm killing traitors. If you don't leave, don't blame us for opening fire. One person said, Then shoot. Let's see how many bullets you have to kill us all. Wow, this guy's got guts. Are you all crazy? Wanna rebel? Today's mealtime has passed. Why haven't you distributed the food yet? We've paid our gold. Where's the Kim family's food? Xiao Bao curiously asked Old Li. Uncle Li, what are they arguing about? Old Li said, It seems like they're arguing about demanding food. Seeing the crowd about to riot, the Kim family soldiers softened their tone. Can't you see we're dealing with traitors? Wait until we rescue old Kim, then we'll distribute food to you. That's right. Don't cause trouble. Thud. A sack of rice was thrown out. Xiao Nan, standing behind a vehicle, lifted the sack of rice and shouted, Hey, brothers, don't believe them. They're the ones hoarding the food. We discovered the food they hid, and they wanted to kill us. Look, this is the rice and meat they've been skimming off. A Kim family soldier's eyes widened as he roared. Hey kid, what nonsense are you spouting? Hearing Xiao Nan, the refugees couldn't help but be enraged. What? There's still rice and meat? Then why do we do the heaviest work and only get to eat thin soup? Xiao Nan smirked. Of course, if they shared it with you, they wouldn't be able to monopolize the meat and rice. Gunshots rang out. Xiao Nan ducked behind the vehicle again, shouting, Help! They're killing to silence me. Kid, shoot them dead. Don't believe their words. We only receive the Kim family share, just like you. Stop lying. We want to eat fresh rice. Everyone, let's go. Catch them and make them cough up everything they've hidden. Let's fight them to the death. Xiao Nan, seeing he had successfully incited a riot, couldn't help but laugh loudly. Ahaha, Uncle Li, they're really fighting. All right, the first step of the plan is successful. We're officially taking action. Dezhu couldn't help but admire. They're really smart. Inside old Kim's bedroom, Miao Ruyun and Xiao Yu were exhausted and fast asleep. Wong Bao groggily woke up. It seems like I did something very outrageous just now, but I couldn't control myself. Wong Bao, you bastard. You already have Xiao Yu, and now you've done this to Officer Miao. Moreover, it seems this was Officer Miao's first time, and I was so rough with her. Damn it, was it because of the zombie mission that my desires went out of control? I'm such a beast. When Officer Miao wakes up later, how am I going to explain this to her? The system consoled. Player, you can't be blamed. It was the virus in your body that stirred your carnal desires, and the increase in anger points also made you go berserk. So, it's also because I couldn't control my own desires. The system continued. A gentle warning, player, do not try to suppress your desires. Why? I can't just run wild all day like this. Because every time your anger points increase, you will become irritable and destructive. Besides carnal desire, you can reduce the side effects of the virus through smashing things, eating, or possessing things. But if the player keeps suppressing it, it's very easy to lose control, even be controlled by the virus, and become a new corpse king. Hearing the two words corpse king, Wong Bao panicked, scratching his head. Damn, that's so dangerous. Why didn't you tell me at the beginning? You didn't ask. But now, player, with one beauty in your left arm and one in your right, it's pretty good, isn't it? If you return to reality, you can continue to find new partners, or you can reduce the side effects from anger points through eating. Damn system. Why are you getting more and more shameless? Quickly tell me. What else are you hiding from me? That's not allowed. The remaining information still needs to be discovered by the player. Right now, the most important thing is to take all the gold in here. Try to check how much gold is here. The system replied. All the gold in this room totals 85,237 caddies, approximate 42,618.5 kilograms. So much. That damn noodle soup bastard Kim really has a passion for collecting gold. If I bring this much gold back to reality, it's worth at least over 17 billion. If I suddenly brought it to the city, it would definitely cause a shock to the global market. Moreover, not to mention whether the market can absorb so much gold, I'd definitely be investigated. The system began to solicit. Although the player cannot upgrade the system yet, you can continue to draw rewards. With so much gold, you could draw many times. Wong Bao raised his hand, stored all the gold, and then said, This time, I've been thoroughly screwed by you, damn system. Don't even dream of touching my gold. The system continued. Same old saying, if you don't recharge, how can you become stronger? Wong Bao softly said one word, scram. A moment later, Dezhu and Xiao Nan found him. Brother Dezhu, look, isn't that Brother Wong? Wong Bao, carrying Xiao Yu and Miao Ruyun, came out. Seeing the two arrive, he exclaimed, Oh, Xiao Nan and Dezhu, how did you two get in? Is everything outside settled? Xiao Nan curiously asked, Brother Wong, what's wrong with Sister Yu and Sister Yin? Wong Bao awkwardly explained, It's nothing, they just temporarily fainted. Brother Bao, have you found the gold? If you found it, it's best we leave while it's chaotic. Wong Bao smiled. Found the gold. Let's withdraw now. Inside the Jinbei van, Old Li said, Wong Bao, it's really great to see you safe and sound. Wong Bao nodded. Luckily, your lighter really helped a lot. Xiao Yin looked at Xiao Yu and Miao Ruyun and said, Brother Wong, was the fight just now very intense? I see Sister Yu and Sister Yin are completely exhausted. Otherwise, how could Sister Yin and Sister Yu sleep so soundly? Wong Bao broke out in a cold sweat and replied, Yes, the fight was very intense, haha. He sighed inwardly. When they wake up, it's going to be so embarrassing. Outside, the riot continued. Quick, hand over the food. Beat them to death. Xiao Bao and Xiao Nin looked out of the van. Unexpectedly, just a few sacks of rice and meat could cause such chaos. Using righteousness to get their help was useless. They only fight desperately for their own food. Old Li looked at the tank and said, It's a pity about that vehicle. None of us know how to drive it. Otherwise, we would have driven it away. Hearing Old Li, Wong Bao thought to himself, Should I just stuff it into my storage space? Dezhu said to his younger sister, I'm sorry, we have to live a wandering life again. Xiao Lu smiled. It's okay, brother. We're family. Wherever you are, that's my home. Xiao Lu, don't worry. We've met Brother Biao. We won't have to live a life of hunger like before. Wong Bao smiled and asked, But from now on, it will be days of killing and bloodshed. Are you really not afraid? Dezhu said resolutely, Brother Biao, if I, Dezhu, were afraid of death, I wouldn't be Li Dezhu. With those words from you, we are brothers who will go through life and death together. Dezhu suddenly grabbed Wong Biao's hand earnestly. Thank you for considering me a brother. From now on, my, Li Dezhu's, life is yours. Being held by a man, Wong Bao got goosebumps all over. You don't need to be so serious. Besides, Dezhu, I think you're older than me. Don't call me Brother Biao. It's a bit awkward. Brother Biao, don't look at me like this. Actually, I'm only 18. Everyone who heard this couldn't help but stare wide-eyed. 18? Are you kidding? Say 38, and maybe someone would believe it. Young people shouldn't deceive old folks, you know. Wong Bao looked at Dezhu with a horrified expression. No way, you're only 18? Then how could you be a Special Forces soldier? Dezhu's face turned slightly red. Actually, I was recruited to be a Special Forces soldier, but before enlistment, the zombie virus broke out. So, strictly speaking, I'm not quite a Special Forces soldier yet. I only said I was Special Forces before to show off in front of everyone. Sorry, I lied to everyone. Xiao Lu added, My brother only said he was experienced to protect me. That's why he doesn't have a girlfriend or anything. Xiao Lu, everyone can see he doesn't have a girlfriend. You don't have to say it out loud. But in Xiao Lu's heart, brother, you are the coolest, most handsome person. Back with the crowd. Someone grabbed Secretary Zhang and roared, Speak. Where's that bastard Kim? Secretary Zhang, beaten black and blue, begged for mercy. Please, don't hit me anymore. Please. He's probably upstairs. I can take you there. At the same time, inside old Kim's residence, he slowly woke up. Damn it, it hurts so much. Feels like my neck is broken. Oh, where did that brat go? Ran off so quickly? Wait, something's not right. Not good. My treasures. Old Kim frantically ran into his room. The room had been cleaned out by Wong Bao, not a speck of dust left. It's over. That bastard really stole all the gold. Damn it, even the gold under the floorboards is gone. I spent so much time collecting all this. In the apocalypse, gold is useless. Why steal my gold? Old Kim cried out in grief and indignation. At this moment, voices were heard. Looks like he didn't lie to us. Old Kim is here. Old Kim, mealtime has passed. Do you want us to starve to death? You said 2 meals a day. Today, there hasn't been a single meal. Old Kim angrily roared. Are you all crazy? Daring to question me? Forgot who gave you shelter? Who fed you? It was me. You want to rebel? Fine. Then you all starve to death together. Barging in here so aggressively, what do you want to do? Want to take my place? The crowd, scolded by Old Kim, fearfully dropped their weapons and bowed their heads. A bunch of dogs. So you've eaten too much, huh? Seems like if I don't teach you a lesson, you won't remember. From now on, double the gold price for each bowl of meat porridge. What? Double? Then won't we only be able to eat 1 meal from now on? That's too much an increase. This time, we don't have enough gold for the increase. Old Kim, we were wrong. Please don't increase it. All of you scram. Damn it, don't stop me from finding my gold. At this moment, the woman who was previously holding a child walked over. A little more. My child is hungry. Old Kim looked over and was horrified. How did you become like this? The woman holding the child had a bite mark on her neck and had turned into a zombie. Even her child had turned. The child turned its head, looked at Old Kim, then lunged forward and bit him. Old Kim screamed in fear, Help! Get these 2 monsters off me! Everyone was still confused about what was happening when they heard Secretary Zhang say, The meat porridge. It must be because of that meat porridge. There was a small amount of zombie in the meat porridge. Unexpectedly, even if cooked, it can still infect. Hearing this, the crowd couldn't help but be furious. What? Damn it! You fed us that stuff? You intentionally wanted to harm us, didn't you? Brothers, let's get out of here. Later, find all these people and drag them out to be beaten to death. Secretary Zhang held his hands in front of his face, begging for mercy. Please don't. I was just following Old Kim's orders. So, the crowd left, locking the 2 zombie mother and child, and old Kim inside the room. A week later, on a certain highway, a convoy of military vehicles passed by. Zhao Xiang, 30 years old, rank of captain. Russell sounds came from the bushes by the roadside. A soldier said, "Captain, it seems there's movement." Zhao Xiang nodded slightly and looked over. A group of zombies rushed out from the bushes. Zhao Xiang jumped out of the vehicle and shouted, "It's a group of zombies! Brothers behind, get out of the vehicles and prepare for battle." As she spoke, she drew 2 pistols from her back. A soldier shouted, "We're surrounded. Prepare for combat." Level 1 combat status. Continuous gunfire attracted many more zombies. "Captain, it seems there are too many. How about you take the other brothers and break through? I'll cover you." "What nonsense are you talking about? If we break through, we break through together," Zhao Xiang said, then observed intently. "Is it an illusion? The zombies in this area feel exceptionally ferocious. Their frenzy and movement speed are stronger than zombies gathered in nearby areas." At this moment, 2 people were suddenly hit by a large tree trunk. Someone immediately cried out in alarm. "Captain, not good. A corpse king has appeared. Everyone ready? Aim for its head." A few more brothers with guns. The corpse king advanced step by step. The soldiers lined up and opened fire. The corpse king's thick, fleshy skin was unharmed as it swung the tree trunk. Zhao Xiang muttered, "The corpse king's skin is tough, very hard to injure from a distance." She quickly took out a knife and threw it, hitting one of the corpse king's eyes, causing it to scream in pain. Then, she pulled out a grenade, pulled the pin, and stuffed it into the corpse king's mouth. After that, she kicked its chest hard, using the momentum to flip backward. During this, Zhao Xiang drew her gun and aimed straight at the grenade, firing. Boom! The corpse king's head exploded. Zhao Xiang frowned and said, "This isn't a corpse king. Corpse kings aren't this weak. Everyone, don't be afraid. Rally your spirits." From a sack on the corpse king's head, a disgusting creature crawled out. Before it could escape, Zhao Xiang pinned it to the ground with her knife. "What is this thing?" As soon as the creature was killed, the other zombies were no longer as strong as before. The soldiers easily eliminated them one by one. "Captain, it seems these zombies suddenly weaken a lot. Before, they were ferocious and fast. Now they've all become slow." Zhao Xiang looked closely at the creature she had just killed. Could it be that the zombies were so strong just now because of this disgusting thing? Everyone quickly broke through the encirclement. Nearby, on a utility pole, a giant toad clung to it. Many pus-filled sacks grew on its back, looking horrifying. At a villa, Wong Bao's group was comfortably enjoying life. "Wow, it's been so long since I swam in a pool. So refreshing." Xiaonan, on the shore, jumped into the water with a splash. Xiaolu laughed. "Aha, Xiaonan, you splashed us. We're playing, come play with us." Elsewhere, Old Li was teaching Dezhu to shoot. "Remember, aim carefully at the target, don't let your hand shake." "Yes, I'll try my best not to shake." "Brother Wong, didn't you say you'd teach me to swim? Come down quickly, don't just stand there." "Wait a bit. Xiaoyan and I are grilling food. Otherwise, you kids will starve later." He then looked into the house with a sad expression. "Ever since we settled down here, Xiaoyu and Officer Miao have been staying in their room and haven't come out." Wong Bao sighed silently. "It's true, I did such a thing to both of them. Everyone doesn't know how to face each other. What should I do?" In the room, Xiaoyu sat curled up on the bed, lost in thought. Brother Wong seemed to have lost his mind at that time. Is he still the Brother Wong I like? Or is that his true face? There was a knock on the door. Xiaoyu turned and asked, "Is that Xiaoyan? I don't feel like eating anything right now." "Xiaoyu, it's me." Hearing Miao Ruyun's voice, Xiaoyu opened the door and cautiously asked, "Officer Miao, is something wrong?" "Xiaoyu, I feel we need to talk about what happened between me and Wong Bao." Xiaoyu suddenly hugged Miao Ruyun tightly and cried out, "Don't say it. Don't bring it up again." "Xiaoyu, I'm sorry. At that time, I was really forced." "Miao Ruyun, I am definitely not the kind of woman who steals another's man. I will absolutely not interfere in the matter between you and Wong Bao." Xiaoyu wiped away her tears. "Officer Miao, you misunderstood. I know this can't be blamed on you. It's just that I'm afraid. How about this? Let's talk everything out, share what's in our hearts, okay?" A moment later, on the table was a sumptuous spread of grilled food, its aroma wafting through the air. Xiao Bao and Xiao and couldn't wait to eat. Dezhu's eyes widened. "Am I dreaming? Is this steak?" Xiaoyan smiled and said, "What are you still dazing for? Eat quickly, or Uncle Li will eat it all." "Aha, grilled chicken wings. This is my favorite." Wong Bao took a sip of beer and said, "If there was cold beer, it would be even better." Dezhu looked at the bottle in Wong Bao's hand and asked suspiciously, "Brother Bao, is that beer in your hand?" "Yes, you're an adult too. Have a bottle." Dezhu took the beer bottle and chugged it down. "Wow, this refreshing feeling. It's like all the pores in my body are opening up. This feeling is so good. Woohoo, so happy. Is this what it feels like to be an adult?" Seeing Dezhu's expression, Wong Bao and Li Xiaolu's mouths twitched. "Dezhu, it's just one bottle of beer." "Brother, you're overdoing it a bit." Xiao Bao laughed loudly. "Ha ha ha. Remember the first time we had hot pot made by Brother Wong? He was just like that." "That's right. Now we're all used to it." The Li siblings heard there was hot pot, and their eyes immediately lit up. "Brother Bao, what kind of immortal are you?" "Ha ha. To celebrate you two joining, we'll have hot pot tonight." Xiao brought a bottle of beer to Old Li and asked, Uncle, do you need a refill? No need, Xiao. Biao Uncle has calculated the time. Are you going back tonight? Yes, I have to go back tonight. Zhu asked in surprise. Brother Biao, where are you going? I have some matters to attend to. I'll be gone for about 7 days. You don't need to know the details. Brother Biao, if you want to say, you'll naturally say it. Don't worry, I'll take care of everyone. Wong Bao nudged Zhu's chest. You're a very sensible person. So, I'm entrusting the girls and the boys to your care. Don't worry, Brother Biao. With me and Uncle Li here. Old Li suddenly put his arm around Wong Biao's shoulder. Xiao Biao, have a few smokes with your uncle. I have something to tell you. Wong Biao had just taken a drag of the cigarette when he coughed violently. I still can't smoke this stuff. Uncle Li, you smoke by yourself. By the way, what did you want to tell me? You brat. All right, you've had quite a bit of luck with women lately, haven't you? Wong Biao was stunned. Uncle, you know about us. Ah, of course. Uncle Li is an experienced man. How could these things escape my eyes? Did you do something with Xiao? Wong Biao knew he couldn't hide it anymore and gritted his teeth. Yes, it was all my fault for doing such a thing to her. I'm truly worse than an animal. Young people admiring each other. What's the big deal? Don't make it sound so serious. If you want to blame someone, blame your incredible charm. When I was young, I was like that too. I understand. Wong Biao was stunned. Huh? Who admires whom? He thought to himself. Damn, I almost confessed without being pressed. It seems. Uncle Li still doesn't know what I did with Officer Miao. Old Li replied, Of course, I'm talking about you and Xiao. Although I'm her teacher, I've always treated her like my own daughter. Don't be fooled by her usual cold and unapproachable demeanor. Deep down, she's very sensitive and gentle, and she also longs for care and love. But due to family reasons, she's afraid of getting hurt, so she always puts on a fierce and cold exterior. She hasn't even had her first love yet. No way. Officer Miao is so beautiful. There must be many outstanding guys pursuing her. Did Officer Miao reject them? Haha. Even if they were scared off by her cold face and retreated automatically. But after meeting you, as you and she interacted more and more, I have vaguely sensed Xiao Yun's feelings. She definitely likes you, brat. Wong Biao gulped and hurriedly asked, Uncle Li, are you serious? Officer Miao likes me? Wong Biao recalled Miao Ruyun's previous words. Actually, this is what I really want. Come on, don't hold back anymore. Could it be that what Officer Miao said to me before wasn't entirely due to the aphrodisiac, but her true feelings? But everyone knows about your relationship with Xiao Yu. That's why I said you have quite a bit of luck with women. Wong Biao lowered his head sadly. What luck? I'm currently troubled because of those two. The reason I wanted to talk to you is precisely about this. I know you've been troubled by those two lately. Actually, Biaozi, you don't need to worry. After all, these kinds of things don't matter in the apocalypse. How about you take both of them? Old Li's words seemed to hypnotize Wong Biao. He grinned lewdly and said, that sounds good. But then, Wong Biao sobered up and shook his head. Hey, uncle, don't joke. I can't behave like a scumbag. Old Li raised his voice. So, you're planning to betray my Xiao Yun's feelings? Isn't that being a scumbag? Uncle Li, calm down. Love can't be divided equally like that. Biaozi, if you keep thinking with your old mindset, it's too redundant. In the apocalypse, live each day as it comes. Who knows if you'll be alive tomorrow? Enjoying happiness in a timely manner is what's most important. Xiao Yun finally met someone she likes. As her teacher, I naturally have to help her. But you're the one involved. No one could decide these things for you. I'm just saying this. The rest is up to you to think about. But don't disappoint my expectations for you. After Old Li finished speaking, he went inside the house. Wong Biao thought, playing around, who wouldn't like it? But even if I want to, I don't know if Officer Miao and Xiao Yu would agree. Inside Xiao Yu's room, the two leaned against each other, talking. At that time, Wong Biao really couldn't be blamed. That old Kim forced me to drink an aphrodisiac. I think Wong Biao was also forced to drink it. So, things got out of control. No wonder I felt Brother Biao was like a different person at that time. So Brother Biao was also drugged. This time, you know clearly why we don't blame Wong Biao anymore. It wasn't his fault, and you don't need to avoid him anymore. Then, does Officer Miao also like Brother Wong? Miao Ruyun stammered that. Afraid Miao Ruyun would overthink. Xiao Yu quickly explained. Officer Miao, don't misunderstand. I'm not asking this because I'm afraid you'll steal Brother Wong. I just feel that if you also like Brother Biao, I wouldn't mind. Xiao Yu, you're overthinking. I've already said, Miao Ruyun is not that kind of woman. So I won't like Wong Biao. But, Officer Miao, Xiao Yu wanted to say more, but Miao Ruyun covered her mouth. Alright, Xiao Yu, don't say anymore. I've never really valued romantic feelings. To me, love isn't that important. Let the past be the past, okay? Xiao Yu didn't know what else to say and could only nod. But she could see that Officer Miao really liked Wong Biao. At night, Wong Biao called everyone out and instructed, Alright, there's no more time. I'm leaving. Zhu, while I'm not here, take care of everyone. Zhu patted his chest, assuring, Don't worry, Brother Biao, I'll definitely take care of everyone. Xiao Bao and Xiao Nan chimed in. Brother Wong, remember to come back on time. We'll take care of ourselves. Don't worry, I'll be back on time. You guys remember to take care of yourselves. I'm off. Wong Biao waved goodbye. His gaze, however, lingered uneasily on Xiao Yu's and Officer Miao's room. Seeing Wong Biao enter the room, Zhu turned to Xiao Nan and asked, Brother Biao can leave just by entering the room? Then how does he come back? Previously, Brother Biao also left like this. As for how he does it, we don't know either. Anyway, 7 days later, he'll reappear beside us. Xiao Bao nodded. That's right, Brother Zhu, don't worry. At this point, Zhu was even more convinced in his heart. Brother Biao is indeed a Chinese magician. Moreover, it seems only I know this secret. Don't worry, Brother Biao, I'll keep it a secret. You are listening to the story on the Koi Review channel. The next morning, at Wong Biao's new jewelry store, construction workers were bustling in and out. Wong Bao hadn't expected Hong Fei and Li Ping's work speed to be so fast. Not only had they secured the store, but they had also started renovations. Hong Fei proudly gave him a thumbs up. Of course, what you entrusted us with had to be done immediately. Li Ping said, this is a very bustling commercial area, but it took a large sum to acquire it. The renovations are also being done according to your requirements. Not too luxurious, must be classic and dignified, giving people a sense of reliability. It just cost a bit more money. Wong Bao showed he didn't care. This bit of pocket money is nothing. It's okay to invest a bit more initially. As long as we do legitimate business and establish a brand, profit is just a matter of time. You guys spend as you wish. If you don't have enough money, just tell me. Hong Fei picked up his phone and said to Wong Bao, do you remember Chong, who raced with us last time? He invited us to meet at Shing Hua's place. I remember, but why did he suddenly invite us? Do you know them? I investigated. It turns out they're not ordinary rich kids. Take a Chong, for example. He's a genius student who graduated from Harvard. After graduating, he started a business in Silicon Valley and developed several apps, one of which, a music app, was acquired for $30 million. Shing Hua is even more impressive. His family is one of 3 major families in our city. He's like a male lead from a romance novel, excelling in both academics and martial arts, a specially favored student of Tsinghua University. This guy deals in jewelry and even has a team of mercenaries in Africa, all personally trained by his family to guard diamond mines. He live a life like a hack. An army? Shing Hua even has something like that? Doesn't that mean I could buy some weapons from him? Wang Biao thought for a moment and then asked, when I met them before, I already felt they weren't ordinary young masters. Turns out their background is so significant. When did you become close with them? Hong Fei smirked. After that meal last time, Li Ping found out Chong was a master app designer. So he shamelessly asked him to help make a jewelry app or something, and they became close. Li Ping retorted, what do you mean, shamelessly? This is called joining forces with a Chong, understand? Alright, since they've invited us, let's go. A moment later, several cars sped along the highway to Shing Hua's villa. Shing Hua, accompanied by a maid, was already waiting. Everyone's here? I've been waiting for you for a while. Wang Biao nodded in acknowledgement. He looked at the villa behind him. Shing Hua is indeed not an ordinary rich kid. This villa is so luxurious. The decoration is incredibly opulent, completely unlike the style of a nouveau riche. Should I build one like this? He led Hong Fei and Li Ping over, waving. Shing Hua, long time no see. Shing Hua amicably put his arm around Wang Biao's shoulder. Is this your first time here? Let me give you a tour. Haha, sure. Wang Biao hadn't expected someone with Shing Hua's formidable background to be so friendly. Shing Hua turned to the maid. Monica, these friends of mine will be staying here tonight. Go prepare their rooms. Also, start preparing for the banquet. Yes, young master. I'll go prepare immediately. Monica bowed politely. Her ample bosom jiggled with her bow. Wang Biao watched all this, and the desire in his body stirred violently. Noticing Wang Biao's unusual behavior, Shing Hua turned his head and asked, Wang Biao, what's wrong? Wang Biao tried hard to suppress his desire, covering his head. No, nothing. Maybe I overexerted myself earlier, so I have a bit of a headache now. Young master, do you need me to take you to your room to rest? We have a private doctor who can examine you. Wang Biao forced a smile. No need. I'll be fine after drinking some hot water later. He just prayed that this maid wouldn't come near him. Otherwise, he didn't know if he could control his desires. Shing Hua gestured with his hand. Then coming quickly, I'll have the doctor bring you some headache medicine. Li Ping put his arm around Wang Biao's shoulder and teased. What headache? I don't believe it for a second. Tell me, have you been busy with your hand lately? Ah, that's right. I'm about to run out of essence and die. Wang Biao gritted his teeth and shouted inwardly, System, get your ass out here. The system, bewildered, asked, Player, why are you so aggressive? I've been here all along. My ass. The side effect of this virus is too nauseating. Just a little glimpse, and I become like this. The system replied, I already said this virus will infinitely amplify the player's desires. If you're afraid of not being able to control yourself, then avoid certain stimulating images. Isn't there any other way to suppress desire? There are maids everywhere here. How can I avoid them? The system said, unless you satisfy your desires, there's no other way. As the group stepped into the villa, the well-endowed maids bowed their heads in greeting. Welcome, young masters. If you have any requests, you can make them to us. Li Ping smiled back. Hello, ladies. Wang Biao hurriedly covered his eyes, complaining. Oh my god, why are there so many maids? Don't look at me. I'm about to lose it. Shing Hua glanced at Wang Biao with a knowing smile. Although he had seen rich people's houses in movies many times, it was only today, seeing Shing Hua's house, that Wong Bao truly understood what real aristocracy was. This villa was like a castle. Not to mention, the money spent on decorating the villa alone was enough to build a five-star hotel. Shing Hua also introduced Wong Bao's group to the priceless antiques and sculptures he was most proud of. Besides those, Shing Hua's house also had a large area dedicated to storing various classic cars, as well as various antique weapons and guns. Things that others would find hard to obtain, even one of, he had in abundance. Hong Fei wasn't interested in these things. A Chong then called them over to look at a newly developed app. Wong Bao picked up an antique gun and examined it carefully. Shing Hua asked, "How is it? This gun has a history of nearly 100 years. Well maintained, isn't it?" Wong Bao handed back the gun. "Impressive. I don't have much cultural knowledge, so I don't understand these antiques and can't evaluate them. I'm more interested in modern firearms. I wonder if you have any." Wong Bao probed. Shing Hua let out a surprised, "Oh. I didn't expect you to be interested in these things too. I do have some, but can you keep a secret?" Shing Hua winked playfully. A moment later, he led Wong Bao to a room. This place was opened by a facial recognition scanner. Shing Hua placed his face in front of the camera. After successful recognition, he opened the door and led Wong Bao inside. The scene in the room made Wong Bao gasp in admiration. Inside were all sorts of firearms and ammunition. Shing Hua smiled and asked, "How about it? This is my private toy room." Wong Bao's mouth hung open, looking at Shing Hua with a horrified expression, thinking to himself, where did he get all this stock? And he calls it toys? It seems his background is truly extraordinary. Shing Hua handed a gun to Wong Bao. "Here, take it and try it out." Wong Bao inspected the gun. "These firearms are very well maintained by you. It's truly a waste to just keep them here as decorations. Who said I treat them as mere decorations for fun? Although I can't take them out to play, it's still fine inside the room. How about a competition?" Shing Hua continued to lead Wong Bao inside. "I didn't expect you to have such a professional shooting training ground here." "Haha, I just built it casually for fun," Wong Bao said. "Saying it like that seems a bit boring. How about we make a bet?" Shing Hua smirked. "That suits me just fine. If I lose, that Ferrari is yours. If you lose, help me with one thing." Wong Bao thought to himself, as expected, he has something he can't do himself, and wants someone else to do it for him. Well, agreeing is fine. Anyway, I won't lose. But let me say first, I won't do anything illegal. Haha, saying that means you don't trust your own marksmanship? Shing Hua picked up a gun and fired first. He fired several shots, but only 2 hit the center bullseye. The rest were in the 9 ring. Wong Bao evaluated. Each shot is at least within the 9 ring. It seems Shing Hua is also a master shooter. System, open the shop interface. I want to buy 20 experience books, all to increase marksmanship ability. System, okay. Deducting 2,000 caddies of gold. Purchase 20 new experience books. Use 20 experience books to increase skill. Receive 20,000 experience points. Congratulations, player. Marksmanship skill increased to level 5. Increased target hit probability by 200 points. Critical hit probability by 200 points. Shooting range by 300 m. Next level up requires killing 20,000 zombies. Current progress, 5789/20,000. Looking at Shing Hua's score on the screen, Wong Bao praised, "Idle, not bad. Compared to my best record, it's still a bit off. I've been practicing a bit less lately," Shing Hua modestly replied, then suddenly chuckled. "But a score like this should be enough to put pressure on you, right?" Indeed, there's some pressure. Looks like I have to get serious." Wong Bao feigned a bit of worry and nodded, but inwardly, he revealed a cunning face. "Haha, you're indeed very good, but compared to my hack, you're still far off. Your Ferrari is mine." The moment Wong Bao picked up the gun, his eyes widened. "Wow, this feeling is amazing. Just by picking up the gun, my body automatically adjusts to the best shooting position. And my vision is incredibly clear, as if the target is right in front of my muzzle. I can easily hit it. Haha, hack still feels so good. Then, I won't be polite anymore." Wong Bao was now full of confidence. Shing Hua smiled. This shooting stance seems quite professional. I wonder what his technique is like. The first few shots rang out. Shing Hua still felt Wong Bao wasn't bad, but then his face froze. Wong Bao turned and asked, "Well, my score surpassed yours, right?" Shing Hua's face showed disbelief. "Do you even need to ask? It definitely surpassed it. But how on earth did you do it? Shooting in such a straight line? Is that even scientific? You're clearly a master, yet you were being modest just now, making me secretly pleased with myself. Maybe it's because my condition is good today, so I performed well this one time." Wong Bao quickly came up with an excuse. He panicked inwardly. "Oh crap, this act seems a bit too much. If this continues, I'll definitely be suspected." Shing Hua sighed with emotion. "Indeed, for every capable person, there's always someone more capable. I'm not as good as you. I admit defeat. The Ferrari is yours. You truly have ability. It seems I didn't make a mistake in befriending you. Since we're friends and you favor me so, it seems I have to help you with your matter. But this matter is a bit tricky. Are you sure you want to help? You are my brother. Your matter, I will definitely agree to help. Tell me about it. Maybe I can help in some way." Then I won't beat around the bush anymore. I want to borrow your hand to eliminate the Leaf family. Wong Bao was stunned. The Leaf family? You mean? A moment later, over with a Chong, he chuckled. Well, the app one made isn't bad, right? Hong Fei and Li Ping stood on either side, praising him endlessly. It's really good. If you sell it, you could probably make tens of millions. That's right, Chong. You're too good. Wong Bao and Shing Hua sat talking on the upper floor. I didn't expect you to also have a grudge against that Li family. Is it that young Master Li? The Li who made an enemy of you is just the son of the second wife and that old man, with not much real power. At most, he occasionally uses some money from the Kim Big Group to woo girls. He's not even qualified to be my enemy. The one who has a grudge against me is his elder brother. His brother, Li Ao, and his father, Li Ding, are the true masterminds behind the Kim Big Group. Their businesses not only include real estate and transportation, but also shady assets. Although I have the ability to deal with them, the cost would be quite high. If not handled well, it could lead to mutual destruction, and other families might take advantage of our weakness to take over. Wong Bao thought to himself, perhaps Shing Hua investigated me thoroughly from the beginning, which is why he's asking me. Wong Bao asked, you want to make a move too? What grudge do your two families have? It's not some deep-seated hatred. You actually hit the nail on the head just now. It's truly because of a woman, Ying. She was once the woman I loved most, and also the only daughter of the Xiao family. We were deeply in love, and we had pledged to be together for life. At that time, the Kim Big Group was rapidly developing, and during a gathering, we met Li Ao. Back then, they didn't have the power they do now. In any case, we never expected that Animal had malicious intentions from the very beginning. His initial target was the Xiao family behind Ying. After much contact, he and I started calling each other brothers. Once, Ying and I had a misunderstanding and had a big fight. That bastard then used the excuse of taking me out to cheer me up and set me up. He probably drugged my drink. Then, he arranged for Ying to see me in bed with another woman. When Ying saw it with her own eyes, even 100 mouths couldn't deny it. No matter how I explained, I couldn't get her forgiveness. And Li Ao took that opportunity to step in. He's a very cunning man. First, he charmed the Xiao family members, helping them make a large sum of money, earning their praise. Then, despite my objections, he aggressively pursued Ying, using all sorts of methods. I don't know if Ying did it out of anger or if her feelings truly changed, but in the end, they got together. The Xiao and Li families became in-laws. I was so furious at the time, I even stormed into the wedding hall and caused a scene, becoming a laughingstock in high society. After that, I calmed down, determined to leave that painful place, and went to Africa to deal in gemstones. Wong Bao said, thoughtfully, that Li Ao is quite a schemer. So what happened to Ying in the end? Marrying a man like that, was she truly happy? Shing Hua gritted his teeth. If he had genuinely treated her well, I would have been at ease. But he and his father wanted to swallow the Xiao family whole from the start. Members of the Xiao family died, one after another without reason. Later, even Ying disappeared. The more Shing Hua spoke, the more agitated he became, slamming the table. At that time, I thought I had to avenge her, even if it meant risking my life. But my family wouldn't let me. My family members constantly pressured me, making it clear that if I opposed the Li family, they wouldn't give me any help and would even expel me from the family. So, I could only borrow someone else's hand to eliminate them. Wong Bao, I know you have this ability. So please, you must help me. Below, Chong and the other two, hearing the loud voices upstairs, couldn't help but look up. What's wrong with them? What are they talking about so excitedly? Surely they're not arguing, are they? But they don't have anything to argue about. Wong Bao opened his mouth. Brother, it's not that I don't want to help you. Even you would suffer heavy losses dealing with them. How can an ordinary person like me stand against them? Shing Hua no longer hid anything and said, actually, after getting to know you all, I had people investigate you. You single-handedly wiped out the Black Tiger gang. Your sudden rise in this city. It's absolutely impossible to find another young man like you. If you help me, I will also secretly provide you with money and men. I will definitely repay you handsomely. Wong Bao didn't answer immediately. He closed his eyes and thought. If it were the old him, he definitely wouldn't want to get involved in the conflicts of powerful families. But now, a voice echoed in his heart, telling him to do it. That voice kept telling him to seize all the benefits before him, telling him that the greater the danger, the greater the reward. That was greed. Wong Bao smirked. I can help, but hearing Wong Bao agree to help, Shing Hua's eyes lit up. Really? But what? As long as you help me, any condition is fine. Wong Bao's face turned sinister. I also want to try what it's like to be a powerful family. How about we add a Wong family to this city? What do you think? Looking at Wong Bao's crazed and greedy expression, Shing Hua was startled and jumped to his feet. You mean you wanted to help you swallow the Kim Big Group? Wong Bao shrugged. Anyway, the Li family already has me in their sights. Instead of being dragged away by the neck, it's better to take the initiative. I want to eradicate the Li family, root and stem. As Wong Bao spoke, he drew a finger across his neck. Sensing a strong smell of blood emanating from Wong Bao, Shing Hua's eyebrows furrowed tightly. Is it my illusion, or is his aura too powerful? Just a moment ago, he looked harmless and gentle, but now he's making my hair stand on end. This Wong Bao is indeed not a simple person. Xing Hua didn't think too much anymore. Revenge was important. He'd agree to Wong Bao's terms first and figure out the rest later. Xing Hua sat back down on the chair and replied, "No problem. If you have the ability to swallow the entirely family, then I will fully support you. Then it's settled. I'll be relying on your guidance in the future." Wong Bao quickly returned to his harmless demeanor. The two shook hands, reaching a common understanding. In the evening, the five of them soaked in the warm water, laughing and joking. Wong Bao had a look of blissful enjoyment. Having money is awesome. Even a hot tub to soak in. This can also lower my anger points. Should I build one too, huh? Xing Hua asked. I've been soaking for quite a while. Wong Bao, do you want to have a drink together? No, I want to soak a bit longer. Li Ping asked. I want to go for a massage. Are you guys going? Hong Fei shot up. They have this service too? I'm going. Achan came over and put his arm around Xing Hua's shoulder. I didn't expect you to arrange this so well. What do you want? Just a normal massage. Li Ping asked again. Wong Bao, are you really not going? No, I want to enjoy it alone. Have fun since life allows it. At this moment, a sound came from nearby. Wong Bao exclaimed, didn't you say you were going for a massage? Why are you back? The beautiful maid, Monica, completely naked, walked in the bathtub. Young master was afraid you'd be lonely by yourself, so he asked me to come. Wong Bao's expression was priceless. He removed the towel, covering his face, and stammered. M.O. Monica? Ah, are you in the wrong place? This is the men's bathtub. Wong Bao's nose started bleeding profusely like a faucet. He prayed inwardly. This Monica is so seductive. Please go away, or I'll lose control again. Monica giggled. Young master, there's no division between men's and women's tubs here. It's always been co-ed bathing. Young master said you've been staring at me since the beginning. Why are you shy now? Wong Bao turned his back to Monica, stammering, that's not what I meant. Young master has asked me to serve you. You can do whatever you want to me. What era is this? Maids still do these kind of things? The maids in this house all have very high salaries and must obey orders absolutely. Of course, this also includes service from A to Z. Greeting the young master's friends well. As Monica spoke, she touched Wong Bao's back with her foot. A sudden jolt of pleasure shot through Wong Bao, and an involuntary moan escaped his lips. This sensation was too stimulating for him. Hearing the moan, Monica chuckled inwardly. Ha, can't take it anymore, huh? Wong Bao tried to maintain his composure. He couldn't do anything to betray Officer Miao and Xiao. He said, sorry, I don't like this and I don't need your service. Wong Bao stood up to leave but was pulled back by Monica. Wait, don't go. If you go, young master will definitely think I didn't take good care of you. He might even fire me. Please, just do me a favor and bathe with me a little longer so someone can go out and report to young master. Monica's face was flushed, her ample bosom constantly rubbing against Wong Bao's back. Veins started to pop on his face. How can I control myself like this anymore? His lust flared up. Wong Bao's eyes turned bloodshot. He turned around and roared. You forced me. Wong Bao's sudden 180-degree change in attitude caught Monica off guard. She quickly cried out, wait. Wong Bao carried Monica into the bedroom. Her voice trembled. You, don't be like this. Please don't. You force me. If you resist, you'll get pregnant. The next day, the sun was high in the sky. Monica was still asleep in the bedroom. The sound of footsteps woke her. She opened her eyes and saw Xing Hua standing there. She stammered, young master. I'm sorry, young master. I was a bit tired last night, so I woke up late. Whether you woke up late or not, where's my esteemed guest? Why isn't he with you? Monica looked at the side of the bed and, not seeing Wong Bao, was also stunned. We did it all night. How could he be gone so early? Outside the villa, the engine of a Ferrari roared. Xing Hua heard the car and went to the balcony. He left so early? He couldn't be regretting it, could he? After Wong Bao drove away, Xing Hua received a message from him. Xing Hua, I have something to do and will be gone for 2 days. Later, I'll send you a list. Then, help me prepare those things and deliver them to my house. I'll arrange for Hong Fei and the others to prepare the other things. I'll be back in 2 days to deal with the Li family. Reading Wong Bao's message, Xing Hua couldn't help but feel joyful. Li family, just you wait. I'll wipe you all out. No one will escape. After an unknown amount of time, at Li Zhenhua's place, Wong Bao's red Ferrari attracted a crowd of onlookers taking pictures. Li Zhenhua sat leisurely drinking tea. Wong Bao rushed over, panting, sorry master, I'm late. Li Zhenhua smiled. This brat finally arrived. Young people don't know how to cherish time, deserving punishment. He threw a teacup towards Wong Bao. Wong Bao looked confident. Is that all, master? This won't trouble me. He thought, thank you for the tea, master. Then I won't be polite. Wong Bao reached out to catch the teacup, but it suddenly changed direction, dodging his hand. The hot tea in the cup splashed straight onto his face. Wong Bao yelped, so hot, so hot. Li Zhenhua suddenly appeared behind Wong Bao. Let me see if you little brat has made any progress. Wong Bao shouted, I won't be tricked by master a second time. He spun around and threw a punch at Li Zhenhua. The old man easily caught Wong Bao's wrist with both hands. Wong Bao looked astonished. Master caught me so easily. Li Zhongwei used Tai Chi's two polarities and swung him hard. Wang Biao cried out in alarm. Master, be gentle. He spun a few times in midair before falling heavily to the ground. Li Zhongwei then reacted. Oh no, I was careless for a moment and used a bit too much force. Wang Biao raised his hand to stop him. Master, don't talk to me yet. I want to puke. Seeing Wang Biao was alright, Li Zhongwei let out a sigh of relief. Wang Biao, all the force you used to attack me was neutralized and redirected back at you. That's why you feel unwell. Come, have a cup of hot tea with me, and then I'll teach you that move. Thank you, Master. Li Zhongwei reached out to pull Wang Biao up. As soon as he touched his body, the old man seemed to sense something and frowned deeply. Xiao Biao, have you come into contact with any strange people these past few days? Huh? No, I haven't. Master senses an extremely mean and cold, evil qi in your body, completely different from the yang qi you exuded a few days ago. Wang Biao broke out in a cold sweat inwardly. Could Master have sensed my half-human, half-corpse constitution? This time, I'm done for. He explained, it's probably because I caught a cold these past few days. It's nothing serious. This evil qi is not like a common cold. It's like corpse qi. Tell me the truth. Did you go and learn some harmful techniques elsewhere? Master, I wouldn't dare. I'm already very grateful that you accepted me as your disciple. How would I dare to disobey you and learn other things? Master doesn't mind what you learn from others, but you must remember, absolutely do not touch harmful techniques. Those things will destroy a person. Take off your clothes. Master will help you expel the evil qi. Wang Biao panicked. Huh? Take off my clothes? Here. Yes. Don't waste words. Hurry up and take them off. Then, Li Zhongwei sat cross-legged and focused on circulating his qi into Wang Biao's body. Wang Biao thought to himself, although Chinese martial arts are profound, is there really a technique to expel the zombie virus? Li Zhongwei reminded, when transferring energy, don't let your mind wander. Otherwise, it's very easy to suffer qi deviation. Wang Biao replied with a yes, and stopped thinking. Li Zhongwei was transferring qi to Wang Biao when suddenly his eyes snapped open. Wang Biao's body suddenly reacted. The virus in him became violent, affecting Wang Biao's mind. Li Zhongwei shouted, I'm using true qi to expel the evil qi from your body. The two qis are restraining each other, so it will be a bit uncomfortable. Endure it. The old man was puzzled inwardly. This evil qi is very strange. It seems to have originally grown in Xiao Biao's body. Forcing out completely might harm Xiao Biao. It seems this is the only way. Wang Biao was still roaring incessantly. Li Zhongwei said, endure it. Master will directly transfer true qi to you. Golden true qi was directly transferred into Wang Biao. He suddenly felt a comfortable sensation, as if something in his body had been unblocked, making his spirit refreshed. Master's transferred true qi works so fast. I feel a warm and immense power gradually entering my body, but it doesn't clash with the original power in my body. Instead, it fuses together, making me feel my own strength has increased again. The system suddenly said, congratulations, player. You have received a new skill, Tai Chi True Qi. Agility +3, Stamina +10, Spirit +10. This technique is the foundational technique for all Tai Chi skills, upgrading the cultivator's physique. Current level is 1. Next level up requires using Tai Chi skills 100 times. Wang Biao's current attribute points. Strength +13, Agility 52 + 105, Stamina 65 + 1, Spirit 55 + 1. Wang Biao was overjoyed inwardly. I got a new skill directly without doing anything. After a while of transferring true qi, Li Zhongwei, exhausted, let out a breath and withdrew his hands. Wang Biao anxiously turned his head and hurriedly asked, Master, transferring true qi to me like that, are you not injured? It's fine. Master only transferred 3/10 of my true qi to you, so I'm a bit tired. If the evil qi in your body is not handled well, it will take your life. But now that you have my true qi protecting you, that evil qi will not be able to invade your entire body. Master has helped you unblock your run and do meridians. You now have 5/10 of my internal energy. How can I take Master's cultivation power? Can I return it now? Wang Biao knew in his heart that this virus wouldn't kill him. Yet, he had taken 3/10 of his Master's cultivation power. This made him feel very ashamed. Li Zhongwei smiled. Young man, don't be impulsive. Even if you have 3/10 of my cultivation power, your internal energy is still far inferior to mine. Besides, since I've accepted you as my disciple, I must take care of you. Otherwise, who will inherit this old man's skills? Master doesn't regret transferring cultivation power to you. I'm just afraid you'll go astray. Master only needs you to work harder in the future. Remember, don't get involved with evil ways. Remember that. Hearing the old man's words, Wang Biao was deeply moved. He truly hadn't called him master in vain. To meet such a good master, did Wang Biao save the entire galaxy in his previous life? Wang Biao's eyes welled up as he asked, Master, you think so much for me. How should I repay you? Then, he changed his posture, crawling on all fours like a dog, and vowed, Master, Rest assured, I will definitely remember your teachings and absolutely not engage in evil practices. Wang Biao will train diligently with you. Li Zhongguo laughed heartily, satisfied. Very good. In the future, we master and disciple will study Chinese martial arts together and strive to reach a higher realm. Yes, I will definitely not disappoint your efforts in teaching me. Li Zhongguo suddenly looked to one side and said, Xiao Biao, Master thinks we should leave here first. At this moment, several people nearby were looking at Wang Biao and his master as if they were two oddballs. Hey, what are those two doing? Taking off their clothes in broad daylight to film a video? Or do they have some strange fetish? Master, then should we continue to cultivate? Of course. Come to Master's house. No one will disturb us there. Only after arriving at his master's house did Wang Biao realize how influential he was. The house was decorated in an ancient style, not ostentatious. A garden like this was worth at least several hundred million. His master had studied martial arts since childhood, joined the army when he was young, participated in the wars against America and India, and achieved glorious merits. Later, he even served as a close bodyguard for important figures. He used his accumulated savings to buy this house. But such a large house didn't even have a single servant. His master said he wasn't used to being served by others. After his wife passed away, his children also moved out. Then, Master taught me moves. I have more time in the apocalypse than in reality. I'll use this time to remember the key points of these moves. That way, I can cultivate in the apocalypse, and in the real world, I can make rapid progress with less time. At the same time, I also realize that if this continues, I might age faster than others. When others experience 1 day, I've experienced 7. When others live 10 years, I've lived 20. While Wang Biao was lost in his thoughts, slap. A loud slap landed squarely on his face, pulling him back to reality. You brat, why are you suddenly spacing out? What are you thinking? A martial artist should have no distracting thoughts. Come on, continue. Wang Biao smiled and replied with a yes. Just like that, after an unknown amount of time, Wang Biao returned to his villa. Lu Xinghua's voice came from the phone. The things you asked me to prepare, I've delivered them to your basement. I see them. But this thin suit, even if it can resist beast bites, can it really stop bullets? Lu Xinghua affirmed, of course. Although this is still internal laboratory research, it has achieved very good experimental results in actual combat with mercenaries. Of course, being hit by a bullet will hurt, but it's enough to reduce the chance of fatal wound to an extremely low level. This thing took quite a few connections to get. Don't let it spread. Wang Biao replied, so this suit. Is that awesome? No wonder it's you. Thanks, brother. Hey, I only asked you to get a bulletproof car, and you brought such a big one? This must be a military vehicle, right? Isn't it a bit too ostentatious? Not all. For safety. Nothing is more bulletproof than an armored car. You go to your work. We'll meet when you get back. Okay, after I finish my business, we'll meet and deal with the Li family together. Wang Biao hung up the phone and muttered, first, I'll eat my fill and then go back to the apocalypse. Since contracting the virus, his appetite had become terrifyingly abnormal. His stomach was like a black hole, never full. What was scarier was that he was now like a beast, liking the bloody smell of raw meat. But for now, he only knew that Japanese beef was particularly easy to eat. Hopefully, this could temporarily suppress his other desires. Returning to the apocalypse, Wang Biao stepped out of his room and shouted, hello everybody, I'm back. Responding to him was a quiet space. Wang Biao was stunned. Where's everyone? They would usually welcome me back. Surely nothing happened, right? Is this a letter they left for me? Judging by the handwriting, it's probably Xiao. It seems she might have forgiven me. Wang Biao opened the letter and read, Brother Wang, when you read this letter, we will have already left. It's not that we intentionally abandoned you, but because we encountered the regular human army. They came from a gathering point, and their goal is to move people from the surrounding areas to a safe gathering point. Wang Biao frowned. A gathering point? Isn't that the place we were looking for? When our team was on their way here, they discovered us, so they requested us to follow their team to the gathering point. At that time, because we were waiting for you, Officer Miao refused them. But they used the excuse that the zombies have recently become stronger and waiting here is no longer safe. So they forcibly made us go with them. Especially their leader, who had a very firm attitude. In order not to expose our armed strength, we didn't dare to confront them and could only agree to follow their team. If you return and see this letter, come find us immediately. The team is heading south. Signature. Love you, Xiao. Wang Biao put the letter down and went to the balcony. South, huh? They probably have vehicles, so I should be able to catch up with them quickly. Xiao, Officer Miao, I'll catch up to you two very soon. Outside on the streets, the roar of an engine came from a vehicle. Zombies heard the sound and turned their heads to look. Wang Biao sat on a large displacement motorcycle, stopping in front of a group of zombies. Although the sound attracted many zombies, it seemed they sensed the Corpse King ability in his body and didn't dare to get close. Wang Biao shouted, come on. Anyway, I need to hunt many zombies to level up my skills right now. As he finished speaking, a zombie rushed towards him at an extremely fast speed. It seems strong zombies will still come to challenge him. Wang Biao drew his gun, aimed at its head, and blew it up with one shot. Dealing with these now was indeed as easy as flipping his hand for Wong Bao. Afterward, Wong Bao rode his vehicle smoothly on the road. At the military assembly area, the surroundings were carefully guarded. Inside the assembly point, people lined up to receive food. Xiao Yu's group gathered together, laughing and talking happily. Xiao Yan was feeding Xiao Ke. Oldie gave a thumbs up, praising, Xiao Ke is so good. Even after eating so much delicious food before, she's not picky and still eats so heartily. Everyone should learn from Xiao Ke. Xiaonan looked up and sighed, Egu, I want to eat well too, but the porridge they give is too little, it's not filling at all. Xiao Bao looked at Xiao Ke and said softly to Xiaonan, Hey, don't corrupt the children, but I still miss the days with Brother Biao. We always had meat to eat. Sure, this brat, talking so loudly. Are you afraid others don't know we have meat every day? Xiao Yu and Officer Miao said one after another. Xiaonan, bear with it for now. We're in a team now. If we reveal our supplies, we don't know how we'll be treated. In the apocalypse, carrying food on you is very dangerous. Xiaonan, endure it. Xiaonan knew he had gone a bit too far and replied, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been like that. Xiao Lu, sitting next to Xiaonan, saw him like this and nudged a sausage into his hand. Xiaonan was stunned. Isn't this the sausage Brother Wong gave everyone a few days ago? Why is there still some left? Xiao Lu explained, my brother didn't eat it, so he gave it to me. You're at a growing age, so this is for you. Xiaonan gulped and took the sausage. How can I be so shameless? I won't eat it. Give it to Xiao Ke. Xiao Ke is younger than me. Xiao Bao teased. Oh, has little Xiaonan changed his ways? I'm Brother Wong's right-hand man, how? Can I be weakened by a little hunger? For Xiaonan, taking food from child, what kind of man would that make him? Too shameful. Xiaoyan patted Xiao Ke's head and smiled. Then Xiao Ke will eat it. Hurry up and thank Brother Xiaonan. Xiao Ke happily took the sausage and thanked Xiaonan. That's right. That's how a man should act. Xiao Yu changed the subject. Actually, from my observations these past few days, these soldiers also care about us a lot. Even though a supply vehicle was lost last night during a zombie attack, they still cook porridge for everyone today. Miao Riyun said, that's right. Recently, zombies come to harass us every night. They've also sacrificed many soldiers. Xiao Yu asked, unable to bear it. How about we give our remaining rice to them? Oldie nodded. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, we lived comfortably the past few days. Let's give the remaining food to them. Dezhu agreed. I also approve. The army is for the people. If they don't eat enough, where will they get the strength to fight zombies? If everyone agrees, then Xiao Yu and I'll go give them the rice. Elsewhere, Zhao Xiang sat at a table, writing, there's still many things to do next. Record intelligence and a list of sacrificed soldiers. Someone came over and placed a bowl of thin porridge on the table. Captain, you haven't rested since last night and haven't eaten anything. I brought you some food to regain your strength. After eating, go get some sleep. Don't overwork yourself. Zhao Xiang nodded lightly and picked up the bowl of thin porridge. All right, I know my own body. Thank you for the porridge. Although I'm a bit tired, seeing these crossed out names, I really can't fall asleep. I don't understand why the zombies have become so violent recently. Since we set out, we've lost more than 20 soldiers. Although sacrificing for the people is our responsibility, the intelligence was completely unreliable. Otherwise, we wouldn't have lost so many brothers. Xiao Yu and Officer Miao found the two officers. We have something to discuss with you. Seeing that everyone isn't eating enough, we have some white rice to give to everyone. There are also some dry rations inside. Please take them too. The squad member was surprised and pointed. Captain, look, it's rice. Zhao Xiang asked. Did you find this food yourselves? Yes, Captain. We saw that you shared most of the food with everyone, so we brought these things for you. There isn't much food here, but it's better than nothing and can temporarily solve the problem. Please take it. Zhao Xiang raised her hand to stop them. Thank you for your kindness, but we cannot accept these things. Officer Miao asked in surprise, why? It's not easy for you to find food either. Besides, we are soldiers. We cannot take things from civilians. Even if we are hungry, we have a duty to protect everyone's safety. This is our mission. Platoon Leader Liu, return the rice to them. We are soldiers. Platoon Leader Liu, hearing this, had to hand a sack of rice back to Xiao Yu. Miss, you heard it too. Please take back your rice. Officer Miao nodded. Indeed, it was presumptuous. We didn't think it through, but we still hope everyone can accept this food. While everyone was politely refusing, on another side, an ugly-looking man stared in this direction with wide eyes. Damn it, it's rice, and a big bag of it too. At the assembly point, a group of hooligans was gathered, playing cards. Ha ha ha, easy girl. 4 aces. 2 hearts nice. You lose everything. 3 of you playing against just me, and I still win. Ha ha. The man in the green shirt sitting next to him flattered. Boss is so good. The man in the red shirt from earlier rushed over, shouting, Boss, something's up. The boss grumbled. What are you shouting for? Can't you see I'm playing cards? It's like this. I just saw they have a lot of food in their hands. Damn it. Such a thing happened? Brothers, follow me. Officer Miao on this side said, actually, I was also a police officer before, serving the people. It seems everyone's mission is the same. So that's how it is. But to be able to generously give away so much food, this has nothing to do with your profession. You are truly too kind. Please distribute this food to the people. Every little bit helps, and who knows what we'll have to go through in the future. Then, on behalf of the people, I thank you. Platoon Leader Liu took the food, and then kept it to distribute to everyone. Platoon Leader Liu chuckled and replied with a ha-ha. Just as he took the sack of rice from Xiao Yu's hand, he was spotted by the group of hooligans. Damn it, that guy wasn't lying. No wonder this morning's porridge was so thin. So you were hiding it for yourselves. And you talk about serving the people. The rice was all hoarded and eaten by you lot, wasn't it? Platoon Leader Liu roared. What evidence do you have to say that? To ensure everyone could have breakfast, we haven't had anything to eat for a long time. Officer Miao frowned and asked, what's wrong with these people? Their eyes light up when they see rice, and they start causing trouble. Zhao Xiang explained, the leader is originally a group of ruffians from a small gathering point. They've been causing trouble for us along the way. The man pointed at the sack of rice in Platoon Leader Liu's hand. Still say you haven't had anything to eat? Then what's that bag you're holding? Shit. Moreover, why should the food be kept by you? It should be kept by us civilians. His underlings chimed in. That's right. What if you eat it all? Then we'll have nothing left. That's right. It's not reasonable at all. Officer Miao whispered. This guy is trying to incite everyone. If we don't shut him up, others will easily be swayed. Zhao Xiang said gravely. It's not easy to shut him up. Xiao Yu snorted in anger. I hate hooligans like you the most. She couldn't help but pull out the gun hidden on her person and roared. It's my rice. Who I want to give it to is my business. Is it your turn to talk? If you force me, I'll shoot you damn bastards. Platoon Leader Liu was horrified. He hadn't expected Xiao Yu to have a gun. The leader wasn't a pushover either and roared. Huh? This bitch is using a gun to threaten me? Brothers, where are your weapons? Beside him, his underlings immediately took out their cold weapons, striking a cool pose. Little sister, there are many of us here. How many bullets can your toy have? If you have the guts, shoot us all dead. Let's see how you report to your superiors. You think I don't dare shoot? I have plenty of bullets. I'll shoot you first. Xiao Yu was about to pull the trigger when Zhao Xiang pressed her hand down. Young lady, put down the gun. Let me handle this. If I remember correctly, you're tied to Iron Head, right? If your head is that hard, why don't you run outside and shout loudly? But are you sure you have the ability to protect the food instead of us? Tai Tu pointed at his own face. Whether my head is hard or not, you'll know if you kiss me. In his heart, this guy laughed. Ha ha. If this girl didn't have a scar on her face, she'd be a top quality beauty. His underlings immediately laughed along. That's right, officer. You'll know if you kiss him. Oomph. You all just keep jumping around. Let's see if your limbs remain intact. This bunch of ugly dogs. Truly a dog's mouth can't grow ivory tusks. Let's see if I shoot you all dead. Officer Miao softly advised. Xiao Yu, calm down. Let the officer handle it. This time, there's a good show to watch. This bunch of people who don't know life from death actually dared to provoke our captain. We could just sit back and watch the good show. Seeing there was a fight on this side, everyone immediately gathered around to watch. Zhao Xiang opened her mouth. If you are so confident, we can have a match to see who is more suitable to protect the food. No way. Asking me to fight? Won't that make people laugh their heads off at me for bullying a woman? You don't need to see me as a woman. We won't use knives or guns, just a direct fight. How about it? Whoever knocks the other person down first gets to keep the rice. Fair enough. Tai Tu was stunned. Is it that simple? He chuckled inwardly. Haha, a wrestling match? Isn't that too easy for me? But if I lose, wouldn't it be very embarrassing? While he was hesitating, his blonde-haired underling encouraged him. Boss, go for it. What's there to be afraid of? Boss is so mighty. Wrestling her down will be as easy as eating. By then, the food will be ours. Tai Tu thought about it and agreed. All right, a wrestling match it is. Don't say, I don't know how to cherish flowers and pity jade later. If you fall and it hurts, I'll apply medicine for you. As he finished speaking, he opened his palm and lunged towards Zhao Xiang's chest. Zhao Xiang leaned to one side, dodging. Her protruding elbow jabbed straight into Tai Tu's stomach, making him scream in pain. Without stopping, Zhao Xiang grabbed Tai Tu's arm, used her shoulder as a pivot, and slammed him hard on the ground. Thud! Tai Tu coughed up blood, his voice trembling so painful. His underlings were stunned and exclaimed in alarm. Is this the legendary takedown? I couldn't even see her movements clearly. Xiao Yu and Officer Miao excitedly shouted. Wow, so amazing, Sister Zhao. That's right. Wipe them all out. Platoon leader Liu had a look of terror. He felt pain in his spine, just watching. He stammered his praise. Captain's skills are still as good as ever. Zhao Xiang said, I know everyone has suffered a lot recently, not eating enough and more or less has some resentment. Our mission is to serve the people. But if you can't even give us the most basic trust, we can only be disappointed with the military. I hope everyone understands us. We guarantee to take everyone to a safe assembly point. That's all I want to say. Everyone, think about it yourselves. After Zhao Xiang finished speaking, she turned back. Xiao Yu's eyes sparkled as she looked at Zhao Xiang. Wow, Captain, you're so cool. You knocked that guy down with one move. Can you teach me? Xiao Yu, Captain Zhao hasn't rested for a long time. Let's not disturb her. Then, after Captain Zhao has rested, we'll come again. If I'm not mistaken, your skills are also quite good. I wonder if I can invite you two to join our team to protect the civilians together. Of course we can. We will do our best to protect everyone. That's great. This time, our team has 2 more experts. We're one step closer to our goal. By the way, my name is Xiao. How should I address you two? I'm Guan Xiaoyu. Captain, you can just call me Xiaoyu. And I'm Miao Ruyun. At night, under a nearby bridge, a mutated toad stood opposite 3 other zombies. These 3 zombies trembled uncontrollably. The toad opened its mouth, its tongue wrapping tightly around the neck of the middle zombie. Then it reached behind its back and took out a pus sac. This was its tadpole egg. As soon as the tadpole was brought near the zombie's red eyes snapped open, its mouth wide, and it bit hard into the zombie's neck. After a while, the mutated toad released the zombie. This zombie's body began to swell, becoming tougher. The tadpole also stuck tightly to this zombie's body to control it. The mutated toad grinned with a horrifying satisfaction. At the military refugee site, on the roof of a building, a soldier, looking tired, stretched and yawned. Guarding is so tiring. If I could have a puff of Tien Lang tobacco now, it would be great. What are you thinking? You Vietnamese? You think you have the fortune to enjoy it? You probably don't even have rice to eat now, let alone tobacco and the type of smoke. I'm just thinking. Dream on, life allows it. What if it becomes a reality? At this moment, a zombie appeared on the street below, slowly approaching. Bang! This zombie's head was pierced by a copper candy bullet. Not bad. Quick and beautiful movement. Of course. 100 shots, 100 hits. But wait, what's that? Inside the building, Zhao Xiang was resting when someone ran in shouting, Captain, urgent situation. A large group of zombies is rushing over here. Hearing the shout, everyone couldn't help but panic. What? Zombies are coming? We're not going to die, are we? No, I don't want to die. Then what should we do? Miao Ruyun was puzzled. Zombies again? As soon as night falls, zombies appear. Zhao Xiang, leading platoon leader Lu, ran out and asked, What's the situation now? When were they discovered? Report, Captain. We just discovered them. They've already approached the first line of defense. Looking from above, about how many zombies are there? Estimated around 1,000. Platoon leader Lu was stunned. What? 1,000? That's way too many. Zhao Xiang instructed. You lead Team 2 and Team 3 to protect the civilians and evacuate to another place. I'll lead Team 1 to make a last stand here. A last stand? Why don't you leave with us? What time is it? And you're still messing around. Just go if I tell you to go. You're listening to the story on the Koi Review channel. Platoon leader Lu stepped forward to direct the evacuation. Everyone, follow me. Don't get separated. Murmurs arose from the crowd. What happened? We have to move again. What does it matter to us? Just follow the army. It'll be fine. I wonder how many young people will have to be sacrificed again. Dezhu walked out with everyone, looking around and assessing the situation.